welcome to my first Harry Potter trip location YouTube video. I am so excited. Well, I'm excited, nervous, I have 1,000 feelings. But yeah, this is my first Harry Potter film location trip YouTube video, and it is a special one. We're going to Durham Cathedral, which is really special because the reason why we're going is that we've been given access to McGonagalls classroom, which is normally closed off to the public. So I feel very lucky that I've been given access to it again. I've only ever been once before, and like I said, very lucky to be given access again. So I thought I'd bring you along with me, just because it's normally closed off to the public, and I will be your tour guide. I will show you around because I have been given access. a lot of I didn't realise, I watched Chamber of Secrets last night. I've not watched, I can't lie, Chamber of Secrets is my least favourite film. It's got to be said. Chamber of Secrets is at the bottom of the...
70 mile per hour speed limit, camera ahead.
Chamber of Secrets is at the bottom of the list for me. I'm sorry if it's your favourite or it's like your top 3. It's the worst. And it's the longest. It's the longest as well. But I watched Chamber of Secrets last night and I've not watched it for ages. I think I've only watched it like 4 times as well, 3 times. When you compare it to Prison of Asgard, which I've watched about 100 times, it's a big difference. But I was watching Chamber of Secrets last night and I didn't realise just how many scenes were filmed at Durham Cathedral. Like, just watch Chamber of Secrets back if you've not watched it for a while like me, and there is so many scenes filmed at Durham Cathedral and Chamber of Secrets. And there's a lot of scenes filmed in Philosopher's Stone as well. To make it easier and to show you guys what scenes are filmed there, I have brought my photos with me of the scenes that were filmed there, so I can show you guys. Those videos and pictures will be on my Instagram and YouTube. This is YouTube. And on my TikTok. So I will show you all there. I will link that in my description below. And yeah, I'm excited to bring you all along with me. So we're nearly there. We're only 10 minutes away now. We just stopped off to get some food and something to drink. There is a cafe there if anyone was interested in knowing that. There is a cafe there. We can get something to drink and eat there. I did that last time. But yeah, only 10 minutes away. I'm super excited. And I will bring you all along with me to see the film locations used in Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. See you later. We're nearly there now, and I was just thinking about the scenes that are filmed at Durham Cathedral, and I was thinking about one of my favourite ones, which I was watching last night in Chamber of Secrets, which is when Dobby gets his sock and he becomes a free elf. Finally, Dobby the free elf. But Joe had to mention that he's no longer a free elf because he died. Yeah, nice one. Cheers. Really, yeah. Just what we love to hear. But I won't be thinking about that. I'll be thinking about Dobby finally becoming a free elf. Also, another really interesting thing about Durham Cathedral, if you're also a Marvel fan, it may be the place for you, as Durham Cathedral is actually Asgard in, I think it's Endgame, or I'll have to double check what Marvel film it's in specifically, but Durham Cathedral is, the interior inside of Durham Cathedral is used as Asgard. I do have a picture of it from last time I went. I'll try and insert it into this video, but yeah, it's also Asgard, the home of Thor and Loki, so I will be sure to show you that as well. I think it's over there, but I will be sure to show you that as well, and I will see you when I'm there. Here it is. I can't stop shaking. I'm freezing cold. It is very cold, it's raining here, but here it is. Durham Cathedral, aka Hogwarts, in Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. So let's go inside. Now that I'm outside of it properly. I thought I'd give you a better view. This is what it looks like. It's so much bigger than I remembered it was. I think it's because I went to Gloucester Cathedral last, and this is much bigger than Gloucester Cathedral. But yeah, let's go inside so you can see everything. I think the first thing we're gonna do is go into the chapter house, which is McGonagalls' classroom. But yeah, there's work being done at the moment, that's why there's all these things here. But yeah, this building is amazing. Wow. So let's head inside.
No worries.
So we have made it to the chapter house, which is McGonagalls' classroom in Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. Big thank you to Durham Cathedral and the marketing team for letting me in to this amazing place. But yeah, I will link below my Instagram so you can see the scenes which are filmed here. But it is used in the first two films, and you see Harry and Ron running through the doors late to Professor McGonagall's class in the first film. You also see it when they all get given detention by McGonagall right over there in the first film as well. And then you also see it in the second film in the Transfiguration class then. So there's lots of iconic scenes that I've filmed right here in this room. So over here is where the desks were that the students sat at in the films. And here we had, over here on the altar bit, we had Professor McGonagall's desk. And you see lots of scenes filmed here. It's where she was sat as a cat. When she had her desk up here, she was sat as a cat, and then she transformed when Ron and Harry were late running through those doors. So, like I said, very iconic scenes that were filmed here in this place. And you can really get the feel of Hogwarts when you're here. Just the building is amazing itself, the room is amazing itself. And it's just amazing to see. But yes, if you watch Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets back, you'll be able to see lots of iconic scenes. Ron, Harry, Hermione stood here, talking to Professor McGonagall, and Draco's at the side, and they all get given detention, which is a pretty iconic scene. And then here, on the desk, is where Ron's wand is broke, and he has trouble making his was it Wormtail? Yeah, turning Wormtail into a cup, and he gives the cup a tail, which is Wormtail's tail, and just many iconic scenes, which is so amazing to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this exclusive access to Professor McGonagall's room. Feel very grateful to be allowed into this place, and it's not open. So yeah. I will link the description to the scenes that were filmed here below, and you'll get more of a feel for what it was like when it was Hogwarts. To view as we go down here, but right in front of us is, well, even this part of Durham Cathedral was used as Asgard in, I think it was Endgame or Infinity War. It was one of those two. And yep, Durham Cathedral was used as Asgard, which I can totally understand because it is unbelievable in here. This is one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever been. But yeah, you'll probably, I wonder if, can you hold that a sec please? I wonder if you could I'll try to get a picture up of it. So as you see here, the picture's a bit blurry, but is it gonna load? Let me try and get it. The picture's a bit blurry, but here we have Thor and his mum. I honestly can't remember whether this is from Endgame or Infinity War. But yeah, this was filmed here, which is amazing. And then there's a scene with Rocket in the background, Rocket speaking to Thor, which is filmed with this in the background, which is unbelievable. I'm a big Marvel fan myself, as well as Harry Potter, so this is really one of my favourite locations to visit, because you have the perfect mix of Harry Potter and Marvel together. So I think we're going to go to the cloisters next, and I will show you the scenes and, well, some of the scenes that are filmed inside the cloisters. So, last time when I was with my dad, we went through this door here. I don't believe it's open today, probably the weather, but it takes you to a stairwell which takes you up to the roof, and you get a nice view of the whole of Durham Cathedral, and you get a real good view of the cloisters. But it mustn't be open because they have usually someone on the door. But maybe if we come back later it might be open. But I think first we should go see the cloisters. We're at Hogwarts now. This beats any other cathedral that I've been to. I've not been to many, so I can't really have much to argue against, but I've been to a couple which I've obviously used in Harry Potter, but this is the one for me. It's unbelievable, the views you have. But through this door, let's go to cloisters. It's literally Hogwarts. It's so much smaller than a last one. Alright. But here we have it. Durham Cathedral cloisters, aka Hogwarts cloisters. And there's so many iconic scenes filmed here. I don't know where. I think it may be in the next one where you see the door for the chapter house, which we just went to, which is McGonagalls' classroom, and I think it is. So if we head over that way, we'll be able to get a better view. So in this bit here, you see Harry and Ron walk through here in Philosopher's Stone, and you also see the Gryffindor Quidditch team walk down here in Chamber of Secrets, and they walk through this little gateway here, and they have the confrontation with the Slytherin Quidditch team. And right here is where Ron throws up slugs, which is pretty funny. But this is probably one of my favourite courtyards there is. There's also a scene where the Weasley twins walk down here with Harry and Ron in the first film, and then, like I said earlier, that's where Dobby gets his sock down there. And you also, there's so many scenes filmed here, I'm just trying to remember them all now. This is where Harry lets go of Hedwig in the snow in the first film. I'm trying to think if I've missed any. There's just so many. If you just take a look around here, and all the things I'm showing you, you probably remember certain scenes that are filmed here. Okay, so now that it's cleared, I can show you a better view of this part. So this is the chapter house which I was in earlier on, which is McGonagalls' classroom, and you have Ron and Harry run down here when they're late in the first film, and they run into McGonagalls' classroom. It's freezing right now, that's why my voice sounds probably odd, but yeah, this is where Dobby becomes a free elf, and so many more iconic scenes are filmed here, where they're just walking through Hogwarts, which hopefully I've managed to capture today, just a little bit in my videos. But I wonder if you can see through to McGonagall's classroom. You can see a tiny bit through the windows, but hopefully I gave you a better view by going in there. But yes, lots of iconic scenes filmed here. Also one which I've just recreated for all of you, which is Snape saying the line, "You might be up to something," with his Snape stomp that he does iconically. But it's getting to the perfect time where it's just getting a bit darker and the lights are a bit nicer, and you can still see everything so perfectly here. But I think like this is one of the places where you see everything more. You can see the scenes that were filmed here better, I think, than other places like Oxford. You can't really tell, I think, sometimes that some scenes were filmed here, but here you definitely can see all the scenes for sure when you look at the places. You wanted to know, this is why there's always no. Also, if anyone's coming to Durham at this time of year, please wear gloves. my hands. Also fossil, just thought represent right there, pay dad. This is, it's freezing this time of year, but it's worth it to get to go to Hogwarts for the day. I'd say so, wouldn't you? Oh, I've actually thought of a video. I'm sorry. I thought of a video idea. I'm talking to the man behind the camera, not the camera. He stood still. The man was too stunned to speak. I'm so sorry. He's sick of it. He's freezing cold. So thanks to Joe for being a trooper. You're a real one for this.
Even though you shout at me all the time.
I'm sorry, but I thought of a video.
Say my film is rubbish.
It's not rubbish, I'm sorry. Also, look at my tote bag. I should really do one day a what's in my Hogwarts school bag, because that would be a cool video. But today's not the day, because it's winter, we're freezing, and it's time to skedaddle.
It's about to get dark, and we've got a 3-hour drive home.
But I hope you guys, I'll close out the vlog in the car probably, but for Durham Cathedral, aka Hogwarts, I hope you had a good time with your tour guide, Mel the dog. You should follow her on Instagram and TikTok if you're not already. But I hope you had a good time at Hogwarts. I had a great time showing you around, and this is just the first trip of many. So I don't really want to speak that loud because we're in the cathedral itself now, but it is such a beautiful place. This is why when I say when I go to Harry Potter locations, it's not just for Harry Potter fans, because this is unbelievably beautiful. Just being in here, and you can also tell it's Asgard for the Marvel fans. I don't think I'm meant to record it, so it needs no camera, or maybe it needs no flash. Oh well. Wow.
Well, everyone's got their cameras out.
Yeah. And that was Durham Cathedral. I hope you enjoyed it. I also found out a little fact that I didn't know before, and that was that the room that who was it again?
Fluffy.
What's the big dog called?
Fluffy.
I don't know why that just blanked me. Fake Harry Potter fan. That Fluffy guards, the room that Fluffy guards, is also filmed here. which I had no idea about because that's not advertised anywhere.
It's up there somewhere.
But yeah, it's filmed in here, but we're not allowed access to that, and some members of staff aren't even allowed up there, so a member of the public definitely wouldn't be. But yeah, there's another little fact for you that you probably didn't know because I've never seen that advertised anywhere. So I hope you enjoyed my vlog. I might finish it off in this car. First vlog.